So as you can see on page number 74 of your textbook, the comprehension part, what you have to do here is read the following passage and answer the questions that follow. So you have to read the passage and you have to answer the questions. Oliver was a 9-year-old boy. He lived with other homeless boys in an orphanage. He was pale and thin, as were the other boys living there. This was because they had to work hard but were never given enough to eat. The owner of the orphanage, Mr. Bumble, was a cruel man and he ill-treated the boys. The boys were always hungry. It was true that they were given 3 meals a day, but each meal consisted only of a bowl of watery soup. They were almost starving. So, it was decided by them to ask the master for more soup. But who would bell the cat? Finally, the task fell to Oliver. When all the boys had assembled in the cold stone hall for their evening meal, the soup was served. It soon disappeared. The boys whispered to one another and one boy pushed Oliver a little. Oliver, making a brave effort, stood up, walked up to the master with his bowl and spoon in his hand and said tremblingly, "Please, sir, I want some more." So this is a short paragraph. So after reading the paragraph, let us answer the questions. So this paragraph is taken from Oliver Twist. Okay. So question number 1. Why did Oliver live in the orphanage? So from the paragraph itself, you will get the answer. Oliver lived in the orphanage because he was homeless. Question number 2. Who was Mr. Bumble? Answer. Mr. Bumble was the owner of the orphanage. Question number 3. What meal were the boys given? Answer. The boys were given only a bowl of watery soup. Question number 4. What did Oliver say to Mr. Bumble? Answer. Oliver requested Mr. Bumble to give him more soup. Question number 5. The boys were given 3 meals a day. Then why were they always hungry? So the options over here, because the soup they were given was never enough, because they worked very hard all day long, because the older boys drank up their soup. So the answer is because the soup they were given was never enough. The soup was very less. So it was never enough for the boys. Okay. That's why they are deciding to ask for more soup. Right. So let us move towards the next. So let us move towards the 6th question. 6th question is, find the words from the passage that mean the same as very hungry. So this word which means very hungry is there in the 2nd paragraph. So the answer for this is starving. What is the answer? Starving. So in the 2nd paragraph, the 3rd line, They were almost starving. Starving means very hungry. And the second, to vanish. In third paragraph, to vanish means to disappear. Third paragraph, second line, disappeared. Okay. So disappear. Vanish means to disappear. Very hungry means starving. To vanish means to disappear. Look at the seventh question. All the boys assembled in the cold stone hall. Here the word assembled means. What does the word assembled mean? So let's check the options. Moved away, collected, worked together. So all the boys were collected. Okay. So assembled means collected. Okay. Next. Eighth question. From the word assemble, remove the last two letters. Add one letter to make a word which means a time at the school when the whole school gathers. So of course you know it. It's the assembly. Every morning in the school we have the assembly. Okay, so that is it. You remove the last two words, that is ed, and you add y. What you get is the assembly. Question number 9. Give a suitable title to the passage. So you can give according to your interest. I have just given here Oliver the orphanage leader. You can also give Oliver. Okay, you can also give Oliver the homeless boy. Okay, so it depends upon you. You have to select a suitable title to the passage. Okay. Next, if you see page number 75 of your textbook, let's write. Okay, let's discuss this. To learn means to understand or to gain knowledge. To teach means to show how or to explain. Complete the following sentences using the correct form of teach or learn. So you can see the option learn, learns, learned, has learned. Teach, teaches, taught, has taught. So, will you dash me chess? So the answer is, will you teach me chess? Mr. Sharma dash class 8th. So the answer is, Mr. Sharma teaches class 8. The students have dash about road safety. Answer is, the students have learned about road safety. Fourth question. My sister has dashed me how to ride a horse. So the fourth answer is, my sister has taught me how to ride a horse. Look at the fifth question. I have dashed some of the customs of India. So the fifth answer is, I have learned some of the customs of India. Sixth question. I dash how to cycle when I was just 4 years old. So the answer is, I learned how to cycle when I was just 4 years old. Let's move towards the next. So let us look at the second question on page number 76. As you can see, choose the correct word and complete the paragraph. Let's answer this. All the class 5 students of our school dash gathering in front of the principal's office. So all the class 5 students of our school were gathering in front of the principal's office. They were going for the inter-school race. The bus arrived and they left for the stadium. The runners were taken to the starting point. The runners took their positions. Sir blew the whistle. One student of our school ran fast and came first. Everyone did their best and our school won the trophy. Everyone felt joyous. Let's move towards the next question. Here we are ending today's class. Thank you. Okay. So waiting for the further discussions in the online class.